has a dream, and that's the
I know
start.
you. I walked with you once upon a dream.
This is the miracle I've been dreaming.
Have faith in your dreams, and someday your rainbow will come smiling
Follows
through.
that dream with his mind.
A dream is a wish your heart makes when you're fast
If your heart is in
asleep.
your dreams, no request is too extreme.
Dream becomes a reality. It's a dream come true for you and me. We live in a world full of dreams. You dream when you're asleep, and you dream when you're awake, and you dream in between, in that place between someday and never. We live in a world full of dreams, because without them, there'd be nothing to strive for, to die for, to hope for, to try for. We live in a world full of dreams, because inside us all is a space only filled by the pursuit of something greater than ourselves, by something significant, by something vital to our connection to each other. So we seek out love, and we seek out adventure, and we seek out family, and fantasy, and discovery. And yes, sometimes we even seek out the darkness, because dreams are sometimes dark, just before they reveal the light. So come with us. Come with us in this place, in this space where nothing and everything is what it seems. Come with us and dream our dreams.
There is a hunger inside, an undeniable force within that beats in a rhythm that we cannot change. There's a piece of each of us that's missing until we find the love that makes us whole, one that is unique to each, but when you find it, you'll know. There is a longing, a passion, a desperation for creation of the sensation that someone or even something out there will make you know what it means to feel.
When I was a little boy, I knew I could fly. Not just believed it, but knew it to be true, in the same way you know that you can breathe, until one day when I confided I had this special power, and the reply was, "Honey, you were probably just dreaming." And just like that, I knew she was right. So I spent the rest of my life with feet planted firmly on the ground, growing up and doing grown-up things, and rising up, 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 and away from the enchanting moments that make up beginnings. Until one day, I dreamed again that I could fly, soaring through the night sky, feeling cool wind on my warm pink cheeks, that exhilarating feeling you get in the hollow of your belly when you dive, then shoot straight back up to the stars, as though you'll zoom right past the constellations and into infinity. See? I think you know the feeling too. And that's when I got to thinking maybe it wasn't a dream at all, but a memory. A memory of a moment I knew to be true until someone told me it couldn't be so. So listen. Listen to the little one inside you who is not afraid to trust in magic. Listen to the voice that whispers, fantasy and reality often overlap. When you reach the age of not believing, of grieving, of leaving miracles behind, know that you can choose to excuse yourself from being grown up. You can decide not to hide, but keep your eyes wide open to the possibilities, because when you believe a thing, believe it all the way, implicitly and unquestionably, extraordinary things can happen to us all.
Life is composed of light and shadows. In every journey, there must be a malevolent force working to turn our dreams into nightmares. Don't try to hide. Closing your eyes will only prolong the nightmare, the night terror, that moment in time when you don't dare to gasp for the breath that you're sure is slowly being squeezed from you. No. Don't close your eyes. But stay awake in this moment, knowing that the only way out is through. So you might as well try to have a little fun along the way. For every laugh, there should be a tear. And for every fear, there's a moment when you hope. No one can hurt you in your dreams.
Wait. Don't be frightened by the idea that all we have to fear is behind us now. That feeling isn't fear. It's an anticipation, exhilaration of the thrills now laid before you. When you get to where you're going, you'll be there already. When you turn around to see where you've been, don't let it be just this side of nowhere. No. Let it be mountains and valleys and forests and rivers and every other beautiful barrier that you can find, because when you come to the end and all you can do is stop, the quest will have been the point all along. And to get to the top, you gotta climb a couple mountains. So come on, it's waiting.
You are handed your relations with relative indifference. Their life flows through you, and together you will face each storm and come out on the other side. Sometimes together, sometimes not. But there are others still who make up your pride. We come together strangers in blood, but familiar in our hearts, knowing that there is more to what makes a family than just where you come from, but also where you've been and who's walked with you on that crossing. Your relatives are given as a blessing, but families are made up of shared dreams and open souls, and the understanding that love and trust and compassion are more binding than any other force in this life.
At the heart of the creation of our dreams is a longing to discover what we want. Dreams will reveal ourselves to ourselves. And when they do, it's up to each one of us to understand our limitless possibilities. The future is like a great white canvas waiting to be painted. If only we are brave enough to pick up the brush. If only we are wise enough to know that tomorrow can be a wonderful age. I believe in the power of my dreams, but more